3, 2, 1. We are live. Hello, Facebook family and friends. Happy Saturday afternoon. I have a special guest on with me today. I have Darcey Potts from Ottawa. So we're both here in Canada. Woo woo. Just got direct shipping to Canada, everyone. So it's saving time and money. We're so excited. Anyhow, so she is going to share her experience. She's actually a type 1 diabetic and she has quite a powerful experience with our products. But first, I'm just going to do a quick run through of our products. So we are NvisionU. We are the health and wealth company, and we are on a mission to impact 1 billion lives spiritually, physically, and emotionally. And I can tell you personally, I am one of the 1 billion. I have been very significantly impacted by these products and even the opportunity of the company. So I'm very, very grateful. First, we came out with our sublingual sprays. So we have Empowered. This is our B12 energy spray. And what sublingual means is it's sprayed actually directly under your tongue. You just hold for about like 10 seconds and then swallow. I'll do a demo here as I go along. But it completely bypasses your GI tract. It actually has a 93% absorption rate. So by comparison, pills are absorbed 15%, gel capsules 25%, patches 50%, and even injections only 80%. So if you know anybody getting those B12 injections, you definitely want to notify them about the sprays, because this delivery method trumps all delivery methods with a 93% absorption rate, as I said. And the other good thing about it bypassing the GI tract is a lot of people have digestive issues, gut problems. They're not fully digesting anyway. So even if you look at, like, say, capsules 25%, they're not getting the full 25% of that capsule because their GI is so compromised. So this is awesome because it completely bypasses that directly into the bloodstream. So this is our energy, good, clean energy, no caffeine, no stimulants, just good all day energy. And then we have our Crave spray. This is the one that John was able to drop 45 pounds using, well, he was on all 3 of the initial sprays, which is these ones here. I'll get to the dreaming in a moment. But the Crave, it's BHB. And what BHB does is it allows your body to tap into its natural fat stores, utilize those fat stores as energy, and your fat just starts melting off. Your body's not hungry. You're just your cravings go down. You're kind of just naturally not hungry because your body's fueling itself with its fat stores. And that's what enables the fat to just start melting off. So that butt fat, that thigh fat, that belly fat, if you have any fat that you're looking to lose before Christmas, before your Christmas parties, before the New Year's parties, you want to get back to us or whoever shared this video with you and get yourself some Crave. We're actually doing an Alive challenge right now. My cousin Sandra is giving amazing tips on weight loss and just wellness in general. She has helped literally thousands of people lose weight. I think her biggest loser is 125 pounds, and lots of people helping getting them with wellness, so including myself. So you definitely want to get back with us if you have goals before you want to set your New Year's goals. And then we have our Dreaming. This one has been a literal lifesaver for me. It's just been so good, and for our whole household, to be honest, because my daughter Aaliyah apparently struggled with sleep more than I ever even knew until she got started on the Dreaming, and it's just been a godsend. So this has GABA, melatonin, and valerian in it, and you take it about 15-20 minutes before bed, and you're just out like a light. If you have trouble falling asleep or staying asleep, this stuff is the bomb. Even if you do wake up, like to go, if you're older and you wake up to go to the bathroom, because sometimes that happens when you're older, it's just so much easier to fall back asleep with the Dreaming. I can't say enough about it. It's definitely one of the key things that helped me get well. You need your deep REM sleep. That's your restorative repair sleep. If you're not getting that, your body does not have the chance to heal itself. So I can't say enough about Dreaming. So get yourself some Dreaming. And then lastly, we have our Calm spray. I also can't say enough about Calm. So if you're someone that's dealing with anxiety, low mood, even like a lot of people that deal with it in social settings have been finding benefit from taking the Calm. It's got ashwagandha, passion flower, and chamomile in it. I previously was taking ashwagandha in a tincture form based on my naturopath's recommendation. I don't take that anymore because I just have this convenient spray that I can take with me anywhere and everywhere. This is actually the one that I'm going to do the little demo for you guys. So it's usually 8 sprays under the tongue. I'm just going to do 4 because in all honesty, I did 4 before I came on because I like the calm. So it helps with doing things like lives. It also helps just wind your brain down before bed. If you're the type of person that just can't shut your mind off, I love to take this in the evening just to chill. And it doesn't turn you into a zombie. It just literally makes you calm. Just chill. So that is our sprays. And then we came out with our flagship product, the Alive juice, the Alive. And then the new flavor, which is the ABC, which has the addition of beets and cherries. So this one's apple cinnamon. This one has the addition of beets and cherries. The ingredients are aloe vera leaf, spirulina, chlorella, vitamin B12, cranberry extract, raspberry ketones, apple, cinnamon bark extract, and then the maca root. Yes, the maca root. You want to Google maca root. Maca is what's responsible for the mood and the libido of this juice. This juice has actually been dubbed marriage counselor in a bottle for good reason. If you're struggling in the libido department, you want some juice. I love the mood. I can't say enough about the mood. This stuff is invaluable to me for mood. In fact, everybody knows in this house, if we're low on Alive, I get the Alive. I'm sorry, John. I know you're watching. But because it's just, I've really dealt with a lot of like depression, with dealing with Lyme disease, and it just keeps me on point. No medical claims, but I'm off my mood meds from taking the Alive. So I can't say enough about it for mood. It's also available in these handy dandy little shot travel size ones. I'm just going to do a quick little shot of it here. Tastes delicious, you guys. And just good, clean, all-day energy, hormone balancing, blood sugar balancing. If you're anyone that's dealing with like any kind of aches and discomforts from inflammation, you want the juice because it actually detoxifies your body as it's replenishing and renewing your body. Then we have lastly, and then I'm going to bring Darcey on. This is our Alive Skin and Beauty Liquid Collagen. And I can't say enough about it. It's so good. It's making such a difference. Like I notice a difference when I'm taking it consistently. A couple of facts about collagen. Your body actually starts decreasing the production of collagen in your 20s and 30s, so that by the time you're my age, you really only have about 50% of what your body needs of collagen. And it's so super important. It's not just hair, skin, and nails. Really important for repairing gut health. It's good for joint health. It's actually good for heart health, brain health, muscle health. So basically your overall body health is what you need the collagen for. And when our company came out with it and I was doing my collagen research so that I could promote this to people, I learned that if you have Lyme disease, the Lyme bacteria, Borrelia, actually attacks and kills off even more of your collagen. So if you're someone that's dealing with Lyme disease, you definitely want this product. I know I have a buddy that's got Lyme and he's taking it and he loves it. Like he swears by it. And he's even said, I think he said that he's noticed like a lot of like with his brain, because there's a lot of brain issues that come along with Lyme disease. And he's noticed a lot more like clarity, and I'm not even sure what else. I'll have to see if I could get him on here someday to share, because that would be wonderful. But basically, you want the collagen. So I'm going to look for my friend Darcey here and see if I can bring her on. Just bear with me as I'm not super techie. Invite. There we go. I think I found her. She has got an incredible experience with our products. I can't wait for you guys to hear. It says Addie. So I think she's on. Thank you everyone for tuning in today, taking time out of your Saturday afternoon. I hope it's adding. I'm just going to keep sharing while she's jumping on here. One other thing about our company that I love is we have the I Am Alive Foundation, where $1 per bottle of the Alive juice goes to the I Am Alive Foundation, which supports people dealing with mental health struggles, anxiety, depression, thoughts of suicide, all the things. And that's just really near and dear to me, because when I was at my sickest, I definitely was dealing with that a lot. And I don't think it's talked about enough. And so I'm super grateful that our company is putting $1 from every bottle towards a cause that is so necessary. I'm just going to click that I'm not adding you, and then try again here, Darcey. Sorry about this, everyone. Okay. I've invited again. It could be our internet. I don't know why, but I get terrible internet here in the living room, and literally the box is in the corner underneath that plant stand. So I don't know. But yeah, it says adding. I don't know. Why is it not working? John, is there anything I can do that would help me with this situation? I see Colleen's watching. Hello, Colleen. Hello, Veronica. Jay, Ramona, Sarah, John. John's coming. I hear him now. Oh, now the adding went away. So let me try that again. One new comment. Let's see what's it saying. Maybe you are too close. Okay, that you're joking.
I'm no help at all.
Okay. See, bring them on camera. Add, and then it says adding. Oh, then it went away. Are you on your phone, Darcy? Make sure you're on your phone and not like a laptop or an iPad. And maybe are you able to try to send me a request? Yeah, sure, do it that way. Okay, good. She sent me one. Let me try. Why won't it let me?
Because it's already trying to accept her.
It'll stick.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll click that. No to me adding, and I'll say yes to her being added, and we'll see if it works. Okay, we're trying again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, if this doesn't work, we're gonna try. Oh, there we go. Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, it worked. Well, thank you so much for coming on today.
Absolutely.
And yeah, if you wouldn't mind just sharing, your story is so incredible, and I just can't believe everything that you went through, and at such a young age, really. Like that's, nobody's thinking about that kind of thing when they're 18. They're just like living life and indestructible. So.
Yeah, no, I definitely wasn't something I saw coming. Like diabetes is normally something that runs in your family or something like that. So basically, like I had said, I was 18 years old. I was running around having fun being in Canada, and where I'm at, like we're really close to the Quebec side, so we could go and do the crazy kid thing. And I was doing all that, but then I just started really acting bad. And then my mom was really worried about it because she's thinking like, what's going on with you? And it was like because I was out drinking and having fun and blah blah blah, but I was acting really bad. So ultimately what ended up happening was I was asleep on the couch one day, and I had a chiropractor appointment, and I remember I felt just off, and I went, Dad, I'll postpone it. I'll reschedule. And he went, no, let's just go. And I remember I had got there and I was blue. And she said, Darcey, you need to go to the hospital. So I went to the hospital, and I remember, well, I didn't hear this because I was just out of it, but they had told my parents it was lucky they got me there when I did, because I would have expired if it had been an hour later. So it was pretty intense, and that was basically what that was they could only track back my A1C, which is my average blood count. They can only track that back so far. So the average A1C is between 4 and 7, and what was happening was my average for only as far back as they could track was like 27.4 or something. So I was running on high like all the time, and so that bad behavior, all that stuff, it ended up making sense. So I basically I went into diabetic ketoacidosis, which is basically your body starts eating away at your muscle and then your fat, and then it turns to your organs. So I was basically in that stage. So like long story short, it was very traumatic. It was like a blow, you know what I mean? But it was kind of like okay, like it scared me. So I was really trying to be on top of things, but at the same time, it gave me such anxiety. So what ended up happening, and it wasn't good, but I ended up just spiraling into addiction. I didn't want to face the fact that I had a disease for the rest of my life. I didn't want to deal, but it was kind of weird how that worked. Was when I was drinking, I was always a very anxious person. So when I was drinking, that would keep my anxiety low. So when I got sober, I just automatically started having really bad problems with my sugar, really, really bad problems. Now I've been sober like 6 years. So I have tried so many different things for blood sugar, so many different things. And then it was just like, I kind of just said, okay, I got to do this on my own. And I had started walking and doing all that and still wasn't budging. And then I call him my angel. I call him this every time. Jason, he approached me about the Alive. And I was like, oh yeah, okay. Like, it's just it's a juice. Like, all right. But I was thinking, what's the worst that could happen? What is the worst that could happen? I have no idea what to do at this point. My endocrinologist was like, I don't know. She said it was really common with people that get sober, not having any kind of where to turn to kind of release that stress or whatever. So it's your anxiety builds up. So basically it's like, I tried the juice and I loved the juice. I thought it tasted delicious. And then I started really noticing changes and feeling just the way I felt. And obviously I could see it in my sugar. And I have a tester in my arm. And basically that can track my A1C as far back as 30 days. So I kind of was like, oh, okay, I got my bottle of Alive. Let's see. Let's do a 30-day little challenge for me. Let's see if this is, if this is the good stuff. So I was at around 12.4 at the beginning, the A1C. So not good. And I was doing it for a month. And yes, I test my sugar every day, but I didn't look at that A1C until it was exactly 30 days. And so I think I was at 12.4 and I was down to an 8.1 for an average. So it wasn't like, oh, I took the shot and then my sugar just stabled. And then, yeah, it was over like these 30 days, my body's just gotten used to it. And like, it's everything's working. When your sugar is working, or when my sugar is working for me, everything's better. But again, it's like, so the juice really helps, but so many things cause the sugar problem. It's like, that's why I love the sprays, like the dreaming, beautiful. It helps. If I don't sleep, it affects it. It affects it straight up. The vision, even, diabetes can be really hard on the eyes. I've been using the vision spray and I have been noticing differences. And I just started the vision spray. But then the calm is like my saving grace, because when I get that anxiety, when I get that, and I can feel my sugar going up. It's a very physical thing. Mm-hmm. So I will grab that calm even before I go to, because that makes me anxious too. But before I even go to my anxiety meds, I go to the calm.
Right.
And all of these things, like, together, my body, it's like, it's at ease. It's not under so much stress. I'm not feeling it in my head. I'm not feeling it in my hands, my feet, my toes. I'm not feeling crazy. You know what I mean? I'm feeling very level, because when your sugar is off, it can be so dangerous. You know what I mean? And it's like this isn't even being a downer, but I have a boyfriend who went into DKA. He didn't know, and he ended up passing. So it's like the blood sugar, it's so important. And I didn't know this until I got sick. But then I was really losing hope. I was losing faith in, what am I going to do? Like, what am I going to do? I've had diabetes now for, 16 years, and it's been fine. And now it's going just sideways. And then the Alive came into my life, and I don't ever see myself putting it down for these reasons. And so it's like, whether I was a part of this business or not, I will always have Alive in my life, just because it has made such an impact. And you can ask anyone including Jason, my mentor, like at first when he met me, there were days where I was kind of like this, you know what I mean? But it was like, he could see me leveling up. My parents can see me leveling up. My friends can see it. My brother can see it, like, people just see it, and I feel it. And so it's just like, you don't expect all this from juice. You don't expect all this from sprays. And I'm not making medical claims for, but for me, this has been a lifesaver in so many different ways. So that's kind of my story in a nutshell, but just how much this stuff has helped. It's so unreal. And I love that it helps everybody. It's not just a diabetes thing. And you don't even have to have, you know, you don't have to have Lyme's, you don't have to have diabetes, you don't have to have anything like that. You can just have it for that good gut health, for that good, just that overall good feeling. You know what I mean? So that's just basically, like I said, in a nutshell, what Alive has done for me. And ultimately, it sounds kind of corny, but it will keep me, like, it will help me stay alive, put it that way. Like, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like I'm forever grateful to this company and, you know, the inventors of the juice and all that stuff, just because I am just, my life has changed in 30 days, and I feel better than I did before I got sick when I was 18, because I had to do the addiction thing in between and all that stuff. So it's like right now is the most natural energy I've ever felt. The really great, it's just so good. You know what I mean? So it's, like I said, it's such a blessing, and I just love it. I just love it. I love it. I love it. So I'll continue sharing, and just like I hope everyone else does. But yeah, that's just basically what Alive has done for me. So it's done a lot, definitely a lot, for sure. I'm forever grateful.
And if you're feeling that way, like compared to when before you've got sick, like that's basically like you've got your life back.
Yeah,
right?
It's literally a lifetime ago, because that would be probably 17 years old. So I'm 34 now. So it's literally kind of like I've bounced back in a way. So it's like I feel youthful. You know what I mean? I just have that energy, that just what I've been missing. You know what I mean? What I've been missing. And again, it's just so good for the gut too, because, you know, you just feel yucky when your sugar's off. You don't feel good. So everything just put together has just been complete, like, magic for me. So that's my story. I won't take up any more of your time, but that's my experience, for sure. But it's been so great. It's been so great.
I appreciate you sharing. Like, people need to know, but whoever's watching, please share the video, because people need to know. And like you said, it's not just for people dealing with issues, but definitely if you know people dealing with issues, there's been so many different issues that this juice has helped. But I can't even imagine how good someone would feel if they didn't have issues and they took the juice.
Right.
Like, feel the way that you feel. And, you know, me, like, it brings me up out of the basement. Like, you know, how you said, it just kind of levels you out and it helps that way. But, like, if you were somewhat normal to start with, then you would just, you know, have the option. Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna be good for sure. No, it's fantastic. So it's just blessings, for sure. So it's been good.
Thank you so much. And whoever's wanting to get back with, whoever's shared this with you, or get back with Darcey, and she can help you get started, because we just want to get the word out. There's too many people that are suffering, and too many people that are, like, praying for an answer. And, you know, you might think, gee, I don't know, is this juice and sprays, is that going to be an answer? But you won't know until you try, and I guarantee you it will do something for your body, because these products are just really powerful.
It would be it's impossible not to see some kind of difference. Even if it's a little one, there's something. You know what I mean? I feel like there's something for everyone. So
exactly. Agreed. Well, thank you so much, and I can't wait to meet you one of these days. Yeah, and I really appreciate you hopping on.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
Well, thank you, and take care.
You have a good day.
You too. Bye. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, guys.